Question.
All right.
Is Ozzy Osbourne an actual X-Man? Is he a mutant
He may
among
well
us?
be, apparently.
Devo Brown?
Dr. Devo Brown.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the scientist.
Break this down for us.
Clearly, I'm not a scientist, period, but I'm
I
not the
play one on
scientist
TV.
that did this research. A DNA expert, they said they took blood from Ozzy Osbourne in 2010. And this research professor, Bill Sullivan, said those lab results say that his resilience to drug and alcohol abuse for 40 years, because he's been very open about it, he's sober now, but he's been very open about it, they said it's due to a mutation.
Oh.
That's it. He is indeed a genetic mutant, according to this DNA expert, Bill Sullivan. He's managed to stay alive so long thanks to a quirk in his DNA, which has made him resilient to years of substance abuse.
I believe it.
But, I mean, when you talk to him, or when you hear him talking that, he clearly has some things going on, and that is from the drug and alcohol abuse.
I would
though,
think so.
I thought it actually was. I thought he said it was.
I'm not sure. No one's
maybe
commented.
physiologically
like
he's
a rewiring of the brain?
Yeah, but
Yes.
physically he survived. Like his liver should have exploded.
I think that's what it is, that he's alive based on all these things that he's done in the past that he's admitted to, obviously. He said it spanned 40 years.
So he's got the drinking gene.
He's 70 years now. Yeah, definitely. He was
his liver should have been a
touring.
pumice stone.
Yeah.
So, like, how's this guy alive and well? It's a genetic mutant DNA thing.
That's what they're saying. And he's supposed to be touring Europe and the UK in 2020 for rescheduled shows of the Black Sabbath farewell tour.
Oh.
I don't know if I really want to go to that tour, to be honest with you.
Is it a train wreck you want to see, or do you not want to see it? 70s glory, leave it at that.
I know.
Too
I
long
agree
of a
with that.
train wreck to have to sit through.
Speaking of train wrecks, this relationship breakup, the
yes.
breakup thing is happening with Miley and Liam Hemsworth. It's getting ugly.
Okay.
They said it was amicable, but it's not so amicable now. There's sources coming out saying that that drugs and cheating are in the mix.
On whose part?
Both. So
Everybody.
Miley's saying that drugs and alcohol were what was a part of Liam's life, and she wanted nothing part of it, certain drugs especially.
I love that she specifies certain drugs.
She said certain
Other drugs are okay.
She's like drinking a lot and using certain drugs, and she wanted no part of it, and because she struggled with substance abuse in the past.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, sources on Liam's side are saying, well, Miley was cheating, and the drugs and alcohol have nothing to do with it. So infidelity on her part is what destroyed the marriage.
I always say this. There's two sides to a story, and in the middle, somewhere in the middle, there's the truth.
Yeah.
So I believe a little bit of both of what they're saying is true, and maybe they're both at fault.
Well, she has talked about, didn't they? She said they had an unusual relationship, like open almost, right? Where they're not saying.
Yeah, but I think if you're doing something like that, it's got to be agreed upon by both sides. So maybe that wasn't. We don't know all
her
those
side
details.
was open and his side not so much.
And I don't think we'll ever find out the exact truth. I think that people will continue to run with this story. But we do know that she was caught making out with Brody Jenner's ex, Caitlyn Carter, like just days after this was announced. So.
Is it safe to say it was an in-your-face move to Liam? Because why? Remember when we said why be so public about it if you found this new love or whatever?
I feel sorry for both of them. This is all getting dragged out.
Yeah, and we're all talking about it. It's kind of gross.
And quickly, you want to hold Shawn Mendes' hand?
I want to
hold your hand. You got to go to Berlin. The Madame Tussauds there has a wax replica of him. There it is, right there,
like
holding
him?
his chest, and his hand is out, ready to be held by yours.
It's almost Star Trek-like.
Yes.
How's a Star Trek?
Swoon, swoon. That's what fans are doing. They're laying it down. It's
Not
all
only
about the
do you have to
gram.
hold his hand, you have to lie down and hold his hand.
So why Berlin? Why does he end up in Berlin?
That's the Madame Tussauds. That's where they put that wax replica. I don't know.
So we got Drew in Russia, and we got
Shawn
Sean
Mendes
Huge in Germany.
Yeah. Worldwide, baby. Canadian talent goes worldwide.
Yeah, he's doing all that PDA with Camila Cabello, of course. So that you're not going to get. You can only hold his hand. We're going to talk hair and trends and things like that. Terry Hart will be in with Brendan a little bit later, and you guys will chat about that.
It's that honey blonde. Everyone's sporting it, including Taylor Swift recently. So how to get it?
Beautiful. Mel, send it up to you.